So I'm cooking up some veggies. I'm gonna make an omelet with liquid egg whites. I have spinach, asparagus, mushrooms, and a little bit of chicken, and then I'm going to add in 145 grams of egg whites, and yeah, have a side of oatmeal for some carbs for my breakfast. So this is my breakfast. I have my omelet with veggies. I have my gluten-free quick cooking oats, 30 grams of that topped with 10 grams of almond butter, and just some black coffee in my favorite mug. All right, you guys, so I just wanted to share with you one of my favorite ways that I like to make my chicken in my Instant Pot. So I have it on the saute mode right now. I sprayed in a little bit of the avocado oil just so it doesn't stick. And I've been soaking my chicken in just a little bit of coconut aminos and salt and pepper. So now that it's warmed up, I'm just gonna brown each chicken breast on each side for like 2 minutes. Yeah, so I'm gonna saute each chicken breast on each side for about 2 minutes. When it's done, I'm going to turn off the saute mode and then stick this little trivet in my Instant Pot. I'm gonna fill the bottom with a little bit of chicken broth. Place the chicken on top of the trivet and then just cook it on pressure cook mode for 5 minutes. And then once that ends, I leave it in there for another 9 to 10 minutes before I release the pressure all the way, and then I cut it up. So I guess total cooking time is probably about 20 minutes, and then my chicken is done. So that's one of my favorite ways I like to cook my chicken. Chicken is probably the protein I go to the most, so I feel like I'm always needing to replenish my supply of chicken. And right now, because I am on prep, I keep the seasonings very simple, very basic. Like I said, it's just coconut aminos and salt and pepper. So staying away from the sauces and the marinades and all of that, because that can add a lot of unnecessary ingredients at this point. So yeah, we're gonna flip these over and then let it cook a little bit more. Pressure cook mode. So easy. Chicken is very nice and moist. So just thought I'd share.
Hey guys, this is Coach Tony. Today we're gonna talk about Gail's workout. She's almost 6 weeks out of her show. So the goal is, when we did the show a couple of weeks ago, it was to come back and really focus on time under tension, right? When it comes to workout, it's extremely important. A lot of people, they really don't focus on that. They tend to lift weight just because they're lifting. The one thing that I really like to focus on when working with clients is really making sure time under tension. If you're doing your back workout, if you're doing a lat pull down, instead of putting most of your pressure on your arms and your forearms, is really engaging mind and body connection to make sure that you are opening your lats. If you're doing obviously a triceps or a biceps, like where should you feel it? How you're really gonna engage that mind and body connection. So also as a bikini competitor, you really want to work a lot on the rounded shoulders, right? And also when you do back, you are focusing a lot also not only on the lats, also you're focusing on the rear delt. So this way, when you're standing on your front or side pose, when your shoulders pops out, really it also cover up your waist. So your waist was gonna start to look even smaller and smaller the more your shoulders obviously have that knife thickness. So that's what she's focusing on right now, is to really come to the upcoming competition with a little bit of more as a harder look, not a softer look, but also at the same time, you don't want to really focus on looking too hard, because then a lot of points will be deducted. You would look more like a physique. You want to look more like a bikini, where like you have that softness and hardness at the same time. So yep, that's what we're gonna talk about today.
Okay, so just an update about this week. A lot has changed actually from last week to this week. My body was just not really responding to the macros and the high carb days and the low carb days that my coach had prescribed for me. And so at the beginning of the week, he was like, all right, we're just going to change things up. We're going to kind of go back to what's worked for you very well in the past, and we're going to try to implement that again just so that we can really get your body to kick in and start seeing changes. And that's exactly what happened. So my macros at the beginning of the week changed again. So he put me on 147 grams of protein, 170 grams of carbs, and then 50 grams of fat to implement every single day. So taking out the high carb days and the low carb days. And man, within 2 days, my body just started responding very, very quickly, and I started dropping weight. Things are tightening up. I'm getting leaner. And so, yeah, sometimes it just takes trial and error and, just trusting your coach at the end of the day that they do know what's best for you. So again, I'll say, those are my macros, and that's what has been prescribed for me. But make sure if you're looking into macros for yourself at all that you are working with somebody who knows what they are doing. So yeah, I'm really excited. My body is now responding in the direction that we want it to go, because for this next show, the goal is to be leaner than I was at this show that I just competed at, to get tighter in my midsection, and really a lot more definition and leanness in my lower body. So I'm excited. Just got to stay on track and keep working hard. And so, yeah. One other thing I was going to talk about, and because I get comments a lot about it, and my coach gets comments a lot about it when he posts videos and pictures of me, is what back brace am I wearing? And I swear by this thing. It's made by Slim Tum, and this is the Slim Tum Pro, and it is technically defined as a waist trainer. It's not meant to help you lose weight in any way, or lose inches in your midsection because you're wearing it. But it also helps with, while you are weight training, to be able to have the back support and not be engaging so much of your obliques with your movements. So I have had back issues in the past, and anytime I go to the gym to do weight training, I do take my Slim Tum with me, and I wear it every single time I do weights. So this is the Slim Tum Pro. I just wrap it around. I wrap it around my waist pretty tight, kind of suck in, Velcro it, and then it has extra support that you then Velcro. And so I don't know if you can see it very well, but this is the back support, back brace that I wear. It definitely helps me with my workouts, gives me a ton of back support. I just went on their main website, Slim Tum. This is the Slim Tum Pro, and you have to measure your waist to make sure that you get the size that is right for you. So yeah, I swear by this thing. And if you have any questions, comments, things you want me to address, please comment down below. And we're heading into another week of prep.